In the top left of Nightshade, as the yellow Terran, it's EterNal. And in the bottom right, as the red Terran, it's NinjaTurtle. Oh my god, he does have a little Raphael. Look at that. It's our final match of this tournament for the evening. We should be going into... Wow. This is taking a lot out of me. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. So after this group, we're going to be going into Swarmonomics versus Kilimanjaro in the winners bracket, well, the winners grand finals, as they play a best of 7 for the Risen competitive clash. Revolt will be joining for that. But EterNal and NinjaTurtle faced each other in our initial match. NinjaTurtle seemed to be all over EterNal in that initial match, but EterNal's gotten some time to warm up. And I think he's going to be looking scary here. Veritas SC saying, I don't like TVT. I agree. I don't think many people do. Hellion Reaper moves out for NinjaTurtle. This is looking awfully familiar. I'm having flashbacks. I mean, if it goes the way it did in Game 1 of the initial match, then EterNal will hold here after losing 3 units. Oh, he has a medevac out, so he can save the Reaper! That's a huge difference between now and Game 1. EterNal is now pretty far ahead in army supply. NinjaTurtle is going to have to hold this. But, I mean, again, I'm having flashbacks! Wait, no, it's not! No, this is exactly what EterNal did in game number 1 of their initial match. What am I watching? It's the same unit composition on both sides! This won't go the way you think. Actually, it might. Like, okay, so if we have a repeat of game number 1, NinjaTurtle is going to hold here miraculously after taking a couple SCV losses. Oh my god, he's coming in for the same angle and everything, I think. Yeah, I mean, oh! Okay, NinjaTurtle doesn't get the repair off. EterNal's doing quite well, but the tank is going to clean up here. Banshee is out for NinjaTurtle as well. EterNal, yeah, can't engage here against a tank and a Banshee. But that said, NinjaTurtle doesn't really have any anti-air, so... But this Chad Marine right here. Oh, EterNal's gonna slide past and head into the main. But nothing really happens. except EterNal gets a full scout on his opponent. Both players are starting up their third base. EterNal's... Wait, EterNal's going double CC. That's a bold move, Cotton. NinjaTurtle is going to be ahead 5 workers, despite being the defender in that engagement, and losing a couple workers there. EterNal's just totally stopped production, despite only being on 1.5 base. Yeah, there's no SCVs coming out at all. I don't understand. Did he forget? He has the money. Liberator lays some mining, picks off 2 SCVs, which is going to help out a little, but... I mean, look. Okay, so when we're talking about these numbers, in a mere matchup, 6 workers, 5 workers ahead doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually, because there's no variance in, you know, macro mechanics between the 2 players, there's no variance in how their units are going to trade out, right? A Cyclone is a Cyclone, no matter red or yellow. Wow, that was a Dr. Seussism right there. But it's like a 15% bigger economy or something, 20%. Don't do math on stream, kids. And that can pay huge dividends. Now, EterNal has gone double command center. So, wait, did he? Yeah. So he's gonna move out his third. But NinjaTurtle finished his up in time as well. And I mean, EterNal isn't as far behind as he could be. Oh, okay, now he's gonna be behind. Especially if this Banshee gets out after killing workers. I'm expecting 6 worker deaths here. Okay. It's 5. Pretty close. But, yeah, EterNal, you know, building his natural and his third at the same time was a risky move. Had NinjaTurtle decided to go for a 2-base play, just utilizing his a little bit bigger economy, EterNal could have been dead. But luckily for Golden Terran, NinjaTurtle decided not to do that, so things are pretty even. However, NinjaTurtle still has a little bit of a lead. Combat shields have hit for Golden Terran. Stim isn't on the map yet for wait, no, it's totally on the map. It's totally on the map for NinjaTurtle. It's not on the map for EterNal. He's gonna get 4 SCVs right off the bat. EterNal's trading out really well. He's gonna lose 1 of his tanks. But there's a lot of bio left. Okay, a 3rd tank siege is up behind this for NinjaTurtle. EterNal is held back by the auto turret. He's still going to be able to siege half the mineral line, but he can't overextend. 2 tanks come to defend here for NinjaTurtle, and despite losing 8 workers, he's still ahead 13 workers. Beautiful hold from NinjaTurtle. So, there's a little bit more on the line this game. If you lose this game, you're walking home with 800 RCS points. Oriel walked home with 600. You win here, you walk home with 800. If you win, you cannot finish worse than 1,000 Risen Championship points and finishing in the top 8 for the season. Eternal keeps getting hit with these supply blocks. I think, you know, Eternal's micro is definitely on point. Like, he's engaging well, but he keeps getting supply blocked. He keeps halting production of workers, and that's really hurting him. Like, 15 workers to the advantage of NinjaTurtle is absolutely massive. This superior economy has resulted, you know, in an earlier fourth base, more production, more army, earlier upgrades, although Eternal will have earlier 2-2, but, like, he still doesn't have combat shields. Even as these guys are engaging, he doesn't have combat shields. NinjaTurtle will win this engagement, take down the siege tanks, and I just... It's so hard to see a path to victory for Eternal in game number 1 at this point. Every scan he has to drop here is another mule that's not going down as well. And NinjaTurtle is still producing workers behind this. Down goes the siege tank. Marines are engaging at the front. Tanks are sieged up. In the bottom left, as the Eliteran and the runner of this tournament, a single game away from elimination, it's Eternal. In the top right, as the Red Terran, from Clan Turtle, it's NinjaTurtle. NinjaTurtle is a single game away from moving on to the round of 8, eliminating Eternal, and making his shot at the bracket play. Eternal needs to search within himself and find his turtle power, taking down a NinjaTurtle 2 games in a row. So far, NinjaTurtle has won 3 victories consecutively against Eternal. In their first go-round, Eternal tried to go for a proxy 2 racks, game number 2. This time, it's just gonna go Barracks Factory. Eternal only dropped a single game, or a single G in the previous game. Now, let's go into some sports psychology here. You know, that could mean anger from Eternal. And here's the interesting thing about anger. Unlike Tilt, which is either overconfidence or, you know, a feeling of inferiority, anger isn't an inherently negative emotion, especially when you're being a competitor. To quote, you know, to quote some wise words, when you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always room for improvement. Okay, we're not going to go there. Anyway, so Eternal could harness that anger and play better than he's ever played in his life. Or he can let it distract him, can let it cloud his mind. NinjaTurtle pulling a couple SCVs with the tank, and it's going to be a Marine tank push out. Eternal's going to meet at mid-map. He can't engage into a siege tank. He's going to drop some Reaper grenades and get the heck out of there. He hasn't lost anything. did get first blood on that Marine. Ninja Turtle's being careful about how he moves out, and the main purpose of EterNal doing this is just to delay the attack. Keep these tanks sieging, keep the Marines from pushing out, because he can't defend if he's backed into the corner. Like, if the attack gets to here and he just has the units that he has out on the field now, he gets crushed. He gets smashed into a corner. He loses his advantage with his composition, which is maneuverability, and then he falters and dies. He's going to lose a Hellion. But again, EterNal is just Reaper grenading. He is using his better mobility to delay this attack and buy time. Behind this, he has a Cyclone out, and now he has what he was waiting for. He has a tank. One Viking is picked out of the sky on both sides. NinjaTurtle is only on one base. I saw this work in the previous series, but EterNal was already pretty dead by the time the attack arrived. This time, not so much. EterNal, if he holds here, will be on 2 base and ahead in economy of his opponent. Oh, the siege tank shots! One of these siege tanks is going to go down, deleted by EterNal at no cost to himself. Well, I mean, I guess he lost the Viking eventually, but caused some damage to his opponent's Viking as well. Bot time. And I think EterNal just has too much now. Sure, NinjaTurtle is even an army supply, but remember, a lot of that army supply is taking a leisurely stroll across Eternal Empire right now. It's not besieging the base of EterNal. EterNal has superior positioning. He is the defender, so, you know, his NinjaTurtle is going to be forced to walk into siege tanks. And I think this is held. I think this is defended. GG! Top right corner, as the yellow Terran, it's EterNal. And in the bottom left, as the red Terran, it's NinjaTurtle. Score is 1-1. Someone's going to be eliminated here. These guys are both players that you could easily see winning the entire tournament. And one of them's going to be eliminated right here in the round of 8. Feels bad, but they've done this to themselves! NinjaTurtle, by losing Dakota. Yeah, so EterNal did a proxy 2 racks on this map the last time, if I recall correctly. NinjaTurtle is being safe against that. This time EterNal is going to open more standard. Sorry, I think I said he did that on Eternal Empire. That was my mistake. Master fail. Oh man, look at this pagoda. I never noticed. That's quite nice. It looks like, if you've ever played Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, it looks like the little area that you like your hub world go to. NinjaTurtle is going to have our quicker CC, which should mean that EterNal will be our aggressor. I don't know. Ninja's getting out 3 Reapers and Hellion. Show an aggressive play so far. It is also, I should note, NinjaTurtle is an EU player. It's 5 o'clock in the morning for him, according to himself, so... NinjaTurtle and EterNal both send out their attack forces. EterNal hops into the main. NinjaTurtle slides into the main. The Spy Depot is down. Oh no, it's an SCV slaughter. It's always the civilians that are casualties of war. But the key difference here is EterNal can't get his Hellions in. And now there's a Cyclone out. I think NinjaTurtle is held on his side of the map, but in the meantime, EterNal also has a Cyclone off. So, while he's taken far more damage, he is... No, wait, no, he's not. He lost the Cyclone. What the heck? NinjaTurtle still has units in the main of EterNal. EterNal is down to 3 workers. He's fighting to the last. He's trying to break through the wall. Wait. No. The Cyclone's still alive. NinjaTurtle is held. This is going to be very difficult for EterNal to come back from. A mule is picked off as it tries to mine. The second CC isn't finished yet, and the Reapers are going to make sure that it never is finished. That Marine snipes the Hellion as it runs down the ramp, but the Marine will fall. EterNal runs home to defend, but defend what? There's only 3 workers left. 29 SCVs go down for the Golden Terran. If he somehow wins this game, it would be the comeback of the Star League. He's producing SCVs one at a time back home, but he knows he needs to make a move. However, 2 Marauders, a Viking, a tank, and a Cyclone. A little bit too much for this engage. The final Hellion has fallen. GG, well played is called. And NinjaTurtle